pleasure of being here today at the lodge with the 90-year-old and older coffee club to share some of their philosophies and their life experiences. I've had the pleasure of knowing all these gentlemen nearly all of my life and can testify that they've all been a positive influence and pillars in our community. Joining us today are Stan Lindblom, a retired chiropractor, Jerry Redland, a retired farmer, rancher, versatile tractor dealer from the Three Buttes area, Hubert Johnson, former co-owner of Johnson Hardware here in Sydney, and Elton Hilsland, the former pastor at the Pala Lutheran Church. What do you remember about Sydney and the surrounding areas when you were growing up or when you first came to town?
Folks used to come down, and during those dry years up there, they weren't able to raise as much, so they used to come down here to this valley and buy potatoes and vegetables, fruits and things for food.
Farmer co-ops, and Lambert had the early farmer co-op there. And eventually I did serve on that board for 10 years. A bit of satisfaction to see the farmers working together.
I was born here and lived here almost all my life. I just have enjoyed working in that store for 6 days a week for many years, and I worked with my brother Paul. We had a good fellowship with the people in town, and I see a lot of people that they say hello to me and I don't recognize them.
I remember when we first moved to Sydney, I think what impressed me was the friendliness of everybody that I met. And I feel comfortable and safe in this town, and I would never ever live any other place.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stan. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stan. Happy birthday to you.
For years, you've all been loyal and committed donors to the foundation. Why did you do that?
Because you live in an area like this, you need the support and the people working together to keep things functioning and
I
going.
was on the hospital board. Well, it was, you might say, in its infancy. And it has grown grants, thousands of dollars to the community annually. It's grown to be quite an effective arm of the medical situation in this county. Every year, it will buy a piece of equipment at the hospital or whatever. And I think the community should continue, and I pledge to do it too, support the Foundation for Community Care.
Friends who have passed on, who were instrumental in starting this thing, they could see that there was a need. They had it right when they started this foundation, and it's done really great things for the hospital.
The foundation has been maybe the biggest factor that has united this town under one flag, you might say. I think it's saved our hospital. I see many rural hospitals closing. This one, because of our foundation, I think will always be here. And that's why I support the foundation. And I think it's one of the greatest things that ever happened here in Sydney.
Happy birthday.